Good morning, student. Today we have to study of departmental accounting. Departmental account in the accountancy syllabus of become third year of advanced financial accounting. When business sells department types of goods or carries on several activities under one roof, it is generally up into number of departments. Just like mall. This is generally done to have smooth and efficient running of business. A department is generally a physical part of the rest of the business. There are number of types of the department. In this account, there are methods. There is a single set of books. All accounts of all the departments are mentioned together, but in column or tabular form, in order to enable the preparation of departmental trading and profit and loss account. Various subsidiary books such as a purchase book, sales return books, in detail for each department. There are departmental expenses. Here very important point in the department accounts. First is direct expenses. Direct expenses means expenses relating to a particular department are called direct expenses. They charge to respective department, for example, wages, staff salaries, etc. Then next, indirect expenses. Expenses relating to more than one department are called indirect expenses. They are further divided into two types: expenses which can be allocated and expenses which cannot allocated. There are two types of indirect expenses: departmental trading profit and loss account. Then in the department account we have to prepare next account, department trading profit and loss account. In this method, account of each department are mentioned separately. Each department profit, prepare trading and profit and loss account. Finally, the profit or loss each department is transferred to the profit and loss account for all departments. The independent department of bookkeeping is an expensive one. There are format of departmental profit and loss account, income statement of the department account. For example, for the year ended December 31st, 2008, here there are 4 columns: has, particulars, then A department account, then B department account, and total of both of accounts. Sales A and B, less cost of goods sold, then gross profit. Next, less operating expenses, salaries and wages, rent, rates and taxes, repairs and renewal, lighting and heating. These are expenses divided into two departments, A and B. Then profit from operations, add other incomes, profit before tax, less income tax. Profit also divided into the two departments, A and B also. Next, net profit, profit after pay to tax, less general expenses. Then it will comes here net profit of the business and department accounts. Next here, interdepartmental transfer. Goods are often supplied from one department to another, that is interdepartmental transfer. Such transfer must be credited to supplying department and debited to receiving department If the transfers are made at cost price, then it can be treated as mere transfer. No further adjustment is needed. Here, distinction between department accounts and branch account. Department accounts here, meaning of all accounts are mentioned at one place and departmental trading and profit and loss account is prepared accordingly. In the branch account, all branch accounts are kept at head office except cash, customers and stock registers are mentioned at branch. Then next difference, the problem of conversion of foreign currency does not arise. The problem of conversion of foreign branch figures may arise at the time of finalization of accounts of the head office. Next difference, the question of adjustments and reconciliation of accounts does not arise in departmental account. In case of department branch, some adjustments and reconciliation of head office and also required to be done at end of year. मित्रांनो, या ठिकाणी डिपार्टमेंटल अकाउंट हे जे अकाउंट आहेत, ज्या एका छताखाली एखादं मोठं जर व्यवसाय आपल्याला चालवायचा असेल तर त्या ठिकाणी डिपार्टमेंटल अकाउंट हे काढले जाते. ह्या डिपार्टमेंट अकाउंट मध्ये विक्री वेगवेगळी, म्हणजे समजा कापड दुकान आणि त्याच्यानंतर एखादं मोबाईलचं दुकान, असे दोन जर दुकान असतील एका छताखाली, वन ऑफ द ओनर, दॅट इज कॉल्ड डिपार्टमेंटल अकाउंट. तर अशा डिपार्टमेंटमध्ये प्रत्येकाचे वेगवेगळे हे अकाउंट मेन्शन केले जातात. काही खर्च असतात. सेल्स ही म्हणजे कापड दुकानाची विक्री वेगळी असेल, मोबाईलच्या शॉपीची विक्री वेगळी असेल, परंतु काही असे ऑपरेटिंग खर्च असतात जे की डिवायडेड इनटू द टू स्टोर्स, टू डिपार्टमेंट्स. उदाहरणामध्ये लाईट बिल असेल किंवा मजुरी असेल, वेजेस असेल, सॅलरीज असेल, असे काही खर्च असतात की ते दोन डिपार्टमेंटमध्ये विभागले जाऊ शकतात. असे खर्च असतात जसे की रेंट असेल, रेट असेल, टॅक्सेस असतील किंवा रिपेअर्स असतील, लाइटिंग अँड हिटिंग असेल. तर असे खर्च हे दोन डिपार्टमेंटमध्ये विभागले जातात आणि बाकीचे जे सेल्स असेल किंवा मग ही सेपरेट असू शकते. तर अशा पद्धतीने हे डिपार्टमेंट अकाउंट हे काढल्या जाते. आता हिअर वन इलुस्ट्रेशन फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द ट्रेंडी स्टोर प्रिपेअर डिपार्टमेंटल इन्कम स्टेटमेंट ऑल्सो compute net profit of the entity of the whole for the year ending 31st December 2008. Here particular jewelry and clothing. There are two departments here. Opening stock of 1st January 2008, 2000, 1500 and total 3000. Staff salaries 2800, 5600. There are many following expenses cannot be traced to any particular department: rent, repairs, air conditioning, lighting, general expenses. These are items of the expenses. Then we have to calculation solution of the department trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2008. Jewelry, harnessing and clothing. There are here three departments: sales and work done. Jewelry 18,000, hairdressing 9,000 and clothing 27,000. Cost of goods or materials. Opening stock here 1st January 2008, jewelry 2000, hairdressing 1500 and clothing 3000. Then add purchase, jewelry 11,000, hairdressing 3000 and clothing 15,000. In this way, less stock 31st, closing stock it will be less, 3000, 2500, 2400. There are gross profit here, 8000, 7000 and 13,000 respectively, jewelry, hairdressing and clothing. Then less expenses from the gross profit, wages 2800 of jewelry, 5000 is hairdressing, 6000 is clothing, rent 700, 1750, 1050. Then administration expenses is 1600, 800, 2400. Then air conditioning and lighting, 4000 is jewelry department, 1000 is hairdressing department, 600 is clothing department. General expenses 400, 200 and 600. Total are expenses of each department. Jewelry is 5900, hairdressing is 8750 and clothing is 10,650. In this way, expenses is less from the gross profit of each department. Then it will get to us profit, net profit. Net profit is got here 2100 of jewelry department, 1750 hairdressing department and 2350 is clothing department. In this way, problem is solved here. Each department income and expenses is separately we can calculate and we will get the net profit of from department account. Thank you.